What made you? When did this idea just come to you?
You want me to give you? This will be a good setup for the next song, From a Long Way Away. But it says in the beginning in the dedication, about 13 years ago, I lost my fiance on TWA 800, 747 that blew up over Long Island, and I went through a lot of depression and dealt with that over the years. But functional depression, I mean, you can close off your emotional side and still go about life every day. And that's one of the things I did is I wrote down my feelings. And that's what From a Long Way Away is about. It's about how you go through the motions and exist and make life work, but your emotions are pretty much closed off. There's a line in From a Long Way Away, put my tongue on the roof of my mouth, it makes me look like I'm smiling. So it's fake it until you make it. And that's one of the first songs I wrote, but when I say songs, I wrote just the lyrics, almost as poetry. And that's the song after I heard Broken that I shared with Kim Smith, and she really liked it, and she put it to music. So that was the first song to come to life for my novel.
It's a pretty amazing story. I mean, because you're talking about grief and losing your fiance, which in itself is a tragedy, but then the fact that you have so many people in your hands, so many lives in your hands, and to have to push yourself forward to move and work and just go about the daily business of living. I mean, it's hard enough going through the daily business of living when something like this happens and you are not an airline pilot. If you're just struggling to get out of bed every morning. So I can't even imagine how difficult it must have been to pull yourself up by your bootstraps and not only do that, but then this creative process of actually turning it around and writing a book and then writing the music. Because, I mean, to know you is to love you. You're just the happiest, easygoing guy, and you're such a good, generous friend. I've had the pleasure of knowing you for a while now, and I can see how fond your friends are and how much they love you. And you're just a